Hey guys, welcome back to Club Footy. Stephen here and Phil as ever. It's been an interesting 24 hours in the world of football. We got a new Tekela, we got a new glitch skin for the Adidas boots, and what else happened, Phil?
Well, I've got a presentation for you, Stephen. We had Bielsa's, I think probably legendary. We can say legendary press conference.
I'm going to start here because we have to.
Yeah, Excel. Yeah, I mean, this was fantastic. It's hard to actually summarise the epic that was the press conference, but it was amazing
I love
to
him.
see. I mean, the thing is, he's not just a great manager on the pitch. He brings a whole sort of unique approach to the game, which is literally like no one else. This proved it.
There's no one quite like Bielsa. Like, he's just this weird kind of meme, and everything about it is earned. It really is. And this is the first time we've seen him go full Bielsa. Once again, he was kind of apologetic, but not apologetic at the same time. There was loads of rumours going around that he was going to resign before this press conference was called. People saying, "Oh, he's going to leave. He's going to reach Pete Bielsa," and somehow he managed to be even better than that. Like, he somehow took that rumour to another level and brought a presentation where he showed essentially what his team does to prepare for the game. He talked about the whole process, and I think his idea was just to show how minimal and unimportant this Spygate actually was. It was like 400 hours of work from his data team or something like that.
Yeah, he said multiple times that basically he was learning nothing new from the spying. That he basically said, yes, we're spying on teams, but actually I just do it for my own mental health, I think it was, or his anxiety it was, I think
That's
he said.
amazing.
Which is fantastic.
What was that Guardiola story as well?
Oh yeah, this is my favourite bit of the press conference. And that
Brilliant.
was a story when he was Bilbao coach and he was losing 3-0 to Barcelona, I think, or they lost 3-0 to Barcelona when Pep was there. And apparently after the game, Pep goes up to him and says, you know this Barcelona team better than I do. So this is the Barcelona manager, Pep Guardiola, of course, a famous sort of student of Bielsa, and he's literally...
See, Pep doesn't care. That's the thing.
No.
I think in general, I was reading loads of stuff on Twitter yesterday, as you do. You sat there on your phone, just going through it all. And I saw this great thread about people saying essentially, like, British people, we don't like stuff like this. We see it as unsporting. And apparently, during like the wartime eras, the British didn't even like to use submarines at first because they saw it as unsporting in war. Like, that shows how much of a weird relationship we've got in general with this fear about fair play. And it's a very British thing, isn't it? The art of queuing and order and stuff like that. No one cares. No one else cares. It's just us.
I will say though, fair play. After all this, I would say Frank Lampard actually handled it very well. So he came, after the game against Southampton, which Derby won. He had a bit of a laugh. He didn't say too much. He basically said,
presentation as well.
Presentation, and then he basically said, every manager analyses as much as Bielsa does. Basically, so
some would say Bielsa's living rent free inside his head there. I think he's got the mind games unintentional. I think you can't help but fall into mind games when Bielsa is your manager. But that, I don't know. I want to see him in the Premier League because I think he's an absolutely phenomenally entertaining manager. It's the kind of manager that I love. I love that. As a City fan, I would love it if Sheikh Mansour put in £10 million a year for him to coach Adidas. Because that would to me would be.
That's a good move.
It's just that much fun. Not quite as fun as Bielsa, but still very, very fun. Is the new Adidas Glitch Archetic Skin. Now, Phil, this is a glimpse of the future. I really like this. I think it's really vibrant. It's really different. I also love the kind of like fluorescent Adidas kind of logo going on there. I just think it's a lovely skin. It kind of mixes... It's what I would imagine football boots would look like in 2019 if someone asked me 10 years ago. And I mean that as a compliment as well.
Yeah, the glitch and the glitch skin's a really interesting concept. And I think, they're probably... just the fact that they're customizable and that they have been a lot more daring design-wise is a glimpse of what we're going to see a lot more of. It makes a lot of sense. And you see the rate that players do change their boots in a season. Having these customizable and changeable skins makes a lot of sense. And this is possibly my favourite of them, or at least it stands out, particularly, like you say, it's that iridescent.
It looks like the scene from The Matrix with the things going down, the numbers crawling down the screen. It does. Also, it all makes sense in Neo's Seen the Light. A very dated reference for a very modern boot there. Showing my age. The irony of that's like, this kid's going, what's The Matrix?
Well, bringing it forward to present day, as much as I do like The Matrix, it doesn't really remind me of that Juventus digital kit, the fourth kit.
The FIFA kit, was it?
Yeah, the FIFA kit by Adidas, which we talked about. So that... you can see it already, a bit of a trend, or at least a kind of style.
Was the word iridescent you used?
Yeah, I think that's the word. I'll have to go and look at that. Or maybe pearlescent. It's some sort of essence. It's very nice.
It's just got essence all over it. But that's a really nice boot. When is that launched? Let me double check. Is it out now? I'm just trying to read this little article here. As ever, it's available by the Adidas Glitch app, so you can go and download that. Another boot that was launched very recently, kind of got lost by the wayside a little bit because of the Fiora, and a more popular boot for New Balance was the Tekela. And this is a new skin for the Tekela, the emerald green black colourway, and I actually quite like this. I think it's been a bit of it's taken a back seat because the Fiora one's more popular because of Sadio Mane and so on. And this is the first iteration of the Tekela, but I think it's a lovely colourway. Particularly that sole plate is really nice, and it's just not had the attention that I guess its bigger brother has had personally. And I think it's a bit of a shame because it could see the end of the first model of the Tekela. I mean, they'll carry it on, but I think this is a nice colourway personally.
Yeah, it's like we said with the Fiora, and I think it's a colourway which is quite strong, and it's been good this year for a number of brands. And the sole plate is absolutely the star here.
Yeah,
that shiny sole plate, which you don't always see. It's not particularly popular, and I think it should be more common because looking at it here in that colour,
it looks weighty, but in a good way.
Yeah, it looks really nice, and yeah, it's probably just a bit of a shame actually that they've not had a particular player. I think Tim Cahill wore Tekelas in the World Cup, but obviously I don't even know if he got on the pitch. He was, Tim
Cahill, rest in peace. His career, rest in peace, of course.
Yeah, don't panic.
But
it is a very nice boot.
Any boot that's good enough for Tim Cahill is good enough for me personally. I just really like the branding. I actually think the New Balance logo on the side in terms of the words actually works. I think it's a lovely boot, and it deserves wider attention. It is also available now. Don't forget, if you go to FOOTY.COM, you can find the cheapest prices anywhere online. That's what we do for you. But anyway, guys, that's our 3 talking points for today. Go check out yesterday's video where we talked about the new Fiora, the rumours of Frankie de Jong, and absolutely loads more. I've been Stephen. This has been Phil. Every single day we'll be doing videos like this, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. In a bit.